What's going on, guys? Shine Obsessed here. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about another product from the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions line, that is the ceramic wet wax. Okay, essentially what this product is a drying aid. I personally like drying aids. A couple things that drying aids provide you is, one, a little bit of protection as you dry your vehicle. Also, it gives you a little bit of lubrication as you're drying and wiping your towel over the surface of your paint. That lubrication can help reduce the risk of adding swirls and love marks into your paint. So I like drying aids. This one is a really good one. We're going to get into how to use it, and we're going to also do it on my favorite way of washing the car during this time of the year when it gets cold, weather's nasty outside. I prefer to do rinseless washes. So we're not going to do a traditional wash, soap bucket, foam cannon, that kind of thing. We're going to do a wash with O&R, and then we're going to add our ceramic wet wax while we dry. So let's get into it. We've got our test hood here. If you guys recall from my previous videos, we added the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions ceramic spray coating in this area. In this area, we have the traditional ceramic coating from Wax, the ceramic serum, and its top lit serum boost. And here is bare paint. So I polished this off, this section over here off with my Rupes 21 orange HDO pad and some Griots correcting cream, just to get any overspray from where we put the spray coating here, and make sure that panel was clean, and then prep wiped it with Optimum Paint Prep. So we're gonna wash our hood. It's a little dusty. It's been sitting around, and there's some dust from when I polished. I got my bucket of O&R here. Diluted at 256:1. Our big red sponge. And you can see the beading there from the Hybrid Solution spray coating. And beading over here. And we'll do our normal O&R wash with the big red sponge. No pressure. Just going over the panel, picking up any loose dirt, contaminants, that kind of thing. What I like about washing with O&R in the wintertime, doing the rinseless wash, is that I can pull my car in the garage, get a nice safe wash out of the elements. It's not cold. I can use hot water in my rinseless wash bucket with the O&R, and I'm comfortable as I wash. So our panel is washed. I'm gonna grab our drying towel. I got a Griots Garage PFM drying towel. Great towels, by the way. I've used a lot of towels, and these perform best in my opinion, and they last a long time. This thing is held up good, over time. A lot of your towels start to lose their absorbency. This one is held up really long, and these tend to hold up longer than others. Sometimes I'll buy something else if there's a sale and it's a towel that I like but I don't love. I'll get a few extras because I rotate towels. I have about 10 to 12 different drying towels. That way I'm not using the same towel over and over again. And my drying towels only get a one-time use. They dry the car once, then I move to a fresh clean towel when I go dry the car for the next wash. And then when I gather enough up, I wash them all together. If I'm using a drying aid, I like to get some APC into that towel after I use a drying aid, because you don't want to seal up your towel. If you let product sit in that towel too long, it's going to lose absorbency faster, because you won't be able to release that sealant or whatever protectant that you used that towel for. Will seal up these fibers, and they'll no longer be absorbent. So if you're using something like this, try to get it in a bucket with a little APC or something to release that sealant or whatever product you're using as a drying aid out of that towel, so it won't lose its absorbency. So just a quick tip. So let's get our ceramic wax on the panel. Spray there, spray there, spray there. And also like to get a little in my towel. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but towels don't really get that absorbent until they have a little bit of moisture built up in them. So nicely. And when you're drying, try not to use too much pressure. Just let the weight of the towel do its thing. These PFMs have a little weight to them anyway. So if you wanted to, you can do the drag technique. Especially if there is a little moisture built up in them. That way you're even being that much more safe with your drying technique. So that's it. As you can see, it's pretty streak free. There's still some little bit of water on the panel there. So no problem using the ceramic wet wax with O&R. I didn't think there would be. I've used C2V3. I've used, played with the McGuire's ceramic wax, several other drying aids I've used with O&R without any streaking issues. But if you're someone who likes product synergy, you like multiple different products, products from the same manufacturer, if you tend to want to only use products from one brand and use them together, that's fine too. Find something you like, works with it. I like to experiment with different products just to see. Product synergy is real. I mean, there's some products that you notice you try to use them with something else, they don't work very well, it doesn't adhere to the panel the way you like, or you get streaks. So that is something that's valid in certain situations, but if you wanted to use strictly just the turtle wax lineup in your regiment, that's fine too. So adding the ceramic wet wax into your wash dry regiment will do two things. Actually three things. So one, it's going to add a little protection to your vehicle as you're drying it. You have to dry it anyway. Why not add a little protection while you're doing it? Two, it's going to add some lubrication as you're drying to help reduce the risk of inducing swirls and love marks. And three, it's going to extend the life of whatever protection is underneath that ceramic wet wax. So if you have whether you have the ceramic spray coating, which we have here, the Dynamax ceramic serum over here, what that does is add a sacrificial layer to your sacrificial layer, so to speak. So you add some temporary protection to that spray coating or that traditional ceramic coating, so you extend the life of that protective layer. The ceramic wet wax, you don't have to do it every time you wash. I would, if I had to guess the durability of it, you'll probably get a couple weeks of durability out of it. So maybe every other time you wash. If you're a weekly washer, maybe every other week. If you do wash every 2 weeks, I'd say go ahead and do it every time you wash every 2 weeks. The ceramic spray coating is said to last 24 months. That's a bit of a stretch, but if you look at their entire lineup of products, I think if you use all of them together, that maybe you could get 24 months out of this. One, their wash, their car wash has a little bit of protection in it. Then you're going to do the spray coating itself. And then in between washes, you're going to use the ceramic spray wax. And then their 3-in-1 detailer also has some protection built in. So if you use all these products together, you probably could get a year out of this. So you do all that maintenance, add all of those products into your regular maintenance, and I think you will probably maybe see a year out of that spray coating. So that's what the product's designed to do. That's why they brought out the line together. I will probably review the 3-in-1 detailer. I'm not a big quick detailer fan. I don't use them that often. I use, if I need to do a little touch up, I'll probably do a little O&R rinseless wash. It's quick, it's easy. If I have some spot cleanup, I'll use O&R diluted at 256:1. But we'll cover O&R on another day and the multiple uses of O&R. It's a great product. I use it for a ton of different things, and we'll do that in our off-label video for O&R because it's not just used for rinseless washing. There's plenty of other uses. So the ceramic wet wax, good product. It's something at $14 for 26 ounces if you add that to the price of the ceramic spray coating. you're talking 30 bucks. That's around the same price as a C2 V3, and I think the spray coating is just as good as C2 V3. And you add the ceramic wet wax in for the same price, and you've got pretty good combo for maintenance on your vehicle. All right, guys. So we're gonna get to the water repellency shots of the hood after we've done the spray coating. We already know this is going to be pretty water repellent, as well as this area. Let's see what this area does. This is the bare section. All right, we'll cut to that. All right, guys, so it's raining a little bit. Not a problem though, we can still show the properties here. Remember, we've got our ceramic spray coating here. We've got our just the ceramic wet wax there. And we've got our Dynawax ceramic serum over here. And as you can see, the product is beating. It's not ridiculous, but there is some protection there, I can tell. It's moving water off the panel. It's not ridiculous, but it is working. So you know there is some protection there. Again, it's not designed to be a standalone product. It's designed to work in conjunction with the other products from the Hybrid Solutions lineup. And I think it is, as someone who does like drying aids, I think it's something that will work nicely into your maintenance process. And as you can see, it's compatible with other products. I had no issues at all on this side of the panel where we have the Dynawax ceramic serum. And as you can see, that side's moving water nicely, as well as the spray solution section. The spray coating section. So there you have it, guys. That is another product from the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions lineup, the ceramic wet wax. I think it's a good product to add to your maintenance regimen. And so that's it. And the next one we'll be doing the 3-in-1 detailer. See how you guys like that. Again, I'm not a quick detailer guy, but we'll see how well it works anyway. See you guys in the next one.